Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, my good people? We have a bunch of good clips to get into for today. So lock in, buckle up, grab your snacks, do whatever you gotta do. So we do got a bunch of good clips to get into for today. Just be sure to hit the like button because it does help me get in the algorithm. Like I say, if you don't hit the like button, this video is going nowhere. So you hitting the like button really counts. So do that for your boy. It'd be much appreciated. Like I said earlier, we got a bunch of good clips to get into, so let's get into it.
Call of Duty put up the Lilith skin. Now, in my eyes, this is stamping it that they're satanic worshipers, y'all. Whoever invented the Call of Duty game, bro, they on this shit. And for those who don't know, Lilith is basically like the first witch ever, like Lucifer's wife. Read this shit. She just took homie's soul. Look at that. And they also got a skin called the Witch. Look at this finishing move on the Witch. Pentagram star in the game. Cooking niggas. Look at this. Exorcist shit. That shit out of pocket. Call of Duty put up the Lilith.
Now that's crazy. They really put that in the games too. They putting the truth right in the games, y'all. Man, they really don't want to get their karma, right? But they are.
Street. What the f is that, dude? What? That's it. Big explosion. Explosion. Holy guys.
Now what can that be? Is that lighting? What do y'all think that is right there?
Where's it come from?
What is that? Yeah, that's not lighting. That gotta be something else. Why is it a green bean? What? That looks crazy. That looks crazy.
The human brain is the matrix. It is illusion. It is because of this human brain that you think you exist. That's why I told you that you could get freaky all the hell you want, because guess what? You motherfuckers don't even exist. The only thing that exists is your soul on the inside. Dreaming this bullshit. If this is an illusion and you don't exist, then why act obedient? The human brain is the matrix.
You got a point.
It is illusion. It is because.
But there's karma for what we do. So it could be affecting you in the next lifetime. Just saying.
Have you guys ever seen something like this before, y'all?
Nope.
This is a rare condition called hyalosis asteroids. Like literally, for real, this is literally a medical condition that affects your eye. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can y'all, this is a real eye. This is what the optometrist sees, y'all. Like there is something going on with their eyes. Look at that. You guys ever seen something like that? Hyalosis asteroides is a relatively rare condition that affects the vitreous humor, the gel-like substance that fills the back of the eye between the lens and the retina. Small white, grayish, or spherical deposits resembling tiny stars or asteroids from within the vitreous humor. These deposits are composed of primarily calcium, soaps, or fatty acids and are believed to be remnants of degenerated cells or cellular debris. It states that it doesn't cause any symptoms or vision problems, y'all. But it says in rare cases, particularly when the deposits are densely distributed, they may cause visual disturbances such as floaters or blurred vision. All my life being present on Earth, I've never seen or heard of anything like this. We literally are the universe. We have the stars in our eyes. That's why our eyes look like a galaxy. But that's...
Y'all ever wonder, like, How do people get videos like this? That's crazy, though. Like, just to catch this on camera is so cool.
They thought they were carving a tree, but in the end,
What is going on?
Gatorade might get
What is
banned, and
going
here's why.
on?
Researchers found
I'm
out
not
that
watching.
Gatorade has a direct link to cancer. This ban was even on the news because of how bad it is. Gatorade is full of toxic food dyes, including red 40, blue 1, and yellow 5. And these are the most toxic food dyes that exist. No wonder why it's linked to cancer. And for the longest time, Gatorade was made with a chemical called bromine. And bromine is found in pesticide and flame diffuser. And for some reason, it felt like it was okay for us to all drink this shit, because it's a way of keeping flavor inside citrus drinks. So y'all put this shit in the drink for more flavor? Now they eventually took this out because of complaints and possibly getting sued. But for some reason, they left the cancer-causing food dyes in it. This shit is insane, man. Leave a like if this ban won't affect you. Now, if you thought this was bad, your favorite candy might also be getting banned. If you want to know why, be sure to hit follow and comment part 2 so you don't miss it. I love y'all, man. Stay conscious. Gatorade might get banned, and here's why. Researchers found out that Gatorade...
You may not want to hear this, but for every extra pound you carry around, it's 4 extra pounds of force on your knees. The flip side is losing just 1 pound takes 4 pounds of pressure off your knees every time you take a step. So if you lose 10 pounds, that's 40 pounds of pressure off your knees. You may not want to hear this, but for every extra pound you carry around, it's 4 extra pounds of...
Hey, nobody is really beefing. These are staged and controversial because controversy sells. Even this beef is fake. And now we got Tank and Floyd Mayweather beefing. But why does everyone choose the beef when they decide to drop an album or schedule a fight or something that sells? You don't believe that this...
We should diss each other. Just, you know what I'm saying? We cool, we know we cool, but bro.
At the end of the day, all this shit is a publicity stunt and it's W marketing. But y'all get so caught up in it that you get distracted. Instead of focusing on how you can improve yourself, you focusing on these dudes. I ain't gonna lie, some of the songs go hard, but they are all low vibrational and retarded. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think this is real or it's just staged for a whole show? Hey, nobody is really beefing.
I agree. I feel like this is all staged just to promote all themselves. They can get more profit, obviously.
The average American is eating about 12 times as much food as they need. When we're doing this and we're stuffing our body with all of these fake foods that they're giving us now, our body never has time to thermogenically burn it off. So we've been lied to our whole life. When you start feeling hungry, that's not hunger. You don't have natural hunger like that.
Right.
All humans eat is light, photons. The plants are light. Everything is literally light. Once you understand that, you understand that we need to charge, not fill ourselves. We don't need food, we need charging. You can literally charge by touching trees or grounding on the earth. There's many, many ways to get your energy that you need, and food is just a supplement. That's why there are low levels of photon, like the green leaves and stuff that we eat. Once you understand this, your whole life will change. Now, like I was saying, when you feel hunger, that's your body starting to eat off those things that are filling your lymph nodes and cancers and tumors, and you need to allow that to happen. That's why fasting is so important. Fast for a whole day. If you can fast for 3 days straight on just water, every cell in your body will regenerate. When you start back, you only need protein, fiber, and water. Protein, fiber, and water. Protein, proton, nutrient, neutron. Learn it. They've lied to you about everything you know.
Cool. You already know they're gonna lie to you about everything. You know what I'm saying? So fasting, hey, I haven't been fasting, but I'm about to get back on that, man. Cause I noticed, like, when you fast, you have a lot more energy too. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but you have a lot more energy and you feel lighter. You don't feel sluggish, tired, you know. I'm gonna start fasting again.
The movie Noah was telling us the truth about the fall, and listen.
It was not our place to interfere, yet we chose to try and help mankind. And when we disobeyed the Creator, He punished us. We were encrusted by your world. Rock and mud shackled our fiery glow. Those who lived were left prisoners in these stony shells, marooned upon this barren land. Those who lived were left prisoners in these stony shells, marooned upon this barren land. We begged the Creator to take us home, but He was always silent.
I'm pretty sure y'all still feel like it's cap. It's crazy. I know y'all remember this. Come on, man. We all remember, yo. They literally tell us the truth and everything, and y'all still want to be in denial. And then peep this. She right there. She's right there.
That's crazy,
And y'all
though.
seen the
That's
clip of them
real.
trying to climb that tree that was chopped down in the other joint. Listen, y'all, I'm really about to turn the content up. Thank you for getting me over 500,000 followers, yo. It's time to...
All right, listen up, man.
Things you
Just
should
need
know
some
about the law of attraction. Number 1, the music that you listen to directly affects your vibration. Why do you think you feel sad when you listen to certain music? And why do you think you feel happy when you listen to another kind of music? Music is the easiest way to control your vibration. Number 2, your negative thoughts are not your own. The negative thoughts come from the programming that you have from society, from your parents, from teachers, and the list goes on. It's not you. Number 3, what you speak over your life actually comes into existence. Why do you think when you ask, how can this day get any worse? Something happens that is worse. So why not use it to your positive benefit? Number 4, the more you understand the law of attraction and how it actually operates in the universe, the easier your manifesting gets. Number 5, visualization and affirmations is the best way to manifest. So click the link in our bio to try.
Think about it, though. If you can't see yourself with it, how can you even manifest it, though? Right? You gotta see yourself with it, man. For real. Or see yourself doing it, or whatever it is.
The fish don't just jump in the boat, meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. You know, don't fucking wait around and wait for someone to hand deliver something. Go make it happen. If you want to go catch him, go catch him. You know, throw that line in the water and go do some work. And if it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day. And I think a part of it, that noble mentality is fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. You know, you better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, you know, just say, fuck it, I'm gonna beat my mind today? Or do you just give in to your mind and say, oh, I'm tired today, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, no one else is doing it, it's a weekend, it's too late, these are already off hours, oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great. You know who that's great for? Your competition. The fish don't just jump in the boat, meaning you better go out.
Now, that's some real stuff from Tom Brady. I ain't gonna lie. He just said some real stuff right there. Says you gotta figure out how to win when things aren't going your way.
JFK assassination.
Here go a couple things I hate about mornings. Number 1, morning breath. And the reason why I hate morning breath so much, there's always a funky motherfucker you're gonna come encounter with in the morning that didn't brush their teeth. Like, I know you know your breath stink. I can't be the only one seeing the tartar on your teeth. I know you know your breath stink. You know damn well you ain't brush your teeth. All I want to say is fuck you.
It do be like that, though.
Now, I want to say the morning wood. I hate waking up with that shit. Reason being is you already know you're going to have to pee. Get to the toilet with a hard meat, you can't aim that motherfucker. I don't know about y'all, but I always have trouble aiming a hard cock. You ain't peeing with one of those. Not unless you put on a Superman like this nigga. Here go a couple things I hate about mornings. Number 1.
We're using the belly. A lot of people still think, and used to think, that you could just sit there and do core and do sit-ups and lose your belly fat. There was a lot of gimmicky stuff out there, but the body doesn't spot and reduce, right? It has a hierarchy of where it's going to lose fat. You need to realize that you can't do something called spot reduction. Now, this goes for any area of your body. First place it's going to lose fat is in your face, so this could be a fairly quick fix relatively to the rest of your body. The next thing I would do is I would begin with the fasting. So fasting is one of my areas of expertise, but I've seen it dramatically change how people look in the face within a week. We need to know that to lose fat, we have to keep insulin low. If insulin is elevated, and insulin will become elevated anytime you eat, even if you're eating clean. Don't buy into this nonsense that you can eat these small, clean meals throughout the day and really change your body permanently. It doesn't work that way. That's playing the calorie game. Control insulin. You do that by eating less often. So depending how desperate you are, I would either start doing a 48-hour fast every week or a 72-hour fast every week. And then I would follow that by 1 meal a day. And I would follow this system until you get to the look that you want to have. If you throw weight training in on top of this, it's going to accentuate the look that you have, the look of power. But even weight training, right, is not going to contribute much to fat loss. We need to remember that. Exercise is pretty much useless for fat loss in most cases. We're using the belly. A lot of people still...
I don't know if I agree with that, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Because wouldn't you be gaining muscle? Wow, so fasting really helps, huh? I guess fasting, hey, fast. You want to really lose, like if you that person that want to lose weight, fast. Do it, do it as long as you can, Try not to break your fast. It's gonna be hard though, right? You might got a point though. I be going to the gym a lot, so you know what I'm saying. You might be on to something.
The most famous story in all of history is for some reason looked on as a made-up myth. Can we prove if the Great Flood actually happened? This is history. Shit happens. People, typically the victors, record what happens. Future generations read those records and accept them as fact. The more often a certain event gets recorded, especially among cultures that had no influence among each other, the more likely it is that it actually happened. Starting with the most popular book in the world, the Bible, with the story of Noah's Ark. The world gets flooded, and man is told by God to build a giant ship to save every animal on the planet and rebuild civilization from scratch. Hindu mythology has the story of Manu, who's warned of an impending worldwide flood, builds a boat to survive, and keeps humans from going extinct. Ancient Mesopotamia shares the Epic of Gilgamesh, which was allegedly written before the Bible, where a guy is told a global flood is coming, builds a vessel to save humanity. In Greek mythology, Zeus gets angry, floods the earth, Prometheus helps a man and his wife build a boat and restart civilization. Chinese legends have the Great Flood of Gunyu. Mayans had the civilization resetting flood of the god Huracan. The Incas from South America that predate the Mayans had the Ulu Pachacuti, a great flood that wiped out a race of unruly people. Native American tribes all had their own versions of a great flood that cleansed the earth. Polynesian cultures have the story of Niu'u, who built an ark and sea gods flooding the earth, among many other similar tales. African cultures have a variety of flood myths with the same thematic elements. Even Aboriginal Australians have legends like the Bundaba flood with the exact same story arc, all of which end with select chosen ones surviving the flood and rebuilding society on earth. Dude, these stories of floods are obviously just made up myths that all coincidentally share the same plot. If they were real, they'd be in my history textbook. We're not allowed to question history, bro. We obviously already know everything. Well, it's a good thing they didn't just find an archaeological site in the shape of a massive ship in a similar location and age as some of the recorded flood stories. Oh wait, they did. Uncovered in Turkey. 3D scans done on site revealed a man-made structure beneath, with remains of wood in the shape of a boat and measurements similar to that of the flood myths, along with fossilized rivets and petrified deck timber, materials typically only used to build boats. Then you have countless places around the world with geological evidence of immense flooding, hundreds of times more powerful than any water flow we've ever witnessed. You've got the Kamas Prairie in Idaho, the Dry Falls Formation in Washington, and Dry Creek in Montana have landscapes that were carved with water flows 10 to 20 times greater than every single river on Earth combined. Intense water erosion around the Sphinx in Egypt. The Sahara Desert is filled with these ripples, potentially indicative of colossal, widespread flooding. Same with Warburton Creek in Australia.
I don't like videos like this. I don't. Like, I feel like, everything he's talking about is fake.
When you take all the temples that are around the pyramid and the other two pyramids that are next to it, and you look at it from the sky looking down, and you connect them, you get a inner planet system of our solar system. You get the sun in the middle, you get Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. So you get the interplanetary solar system from Giza looking straight down. And what's incredible is when you take the NASA interplanetary solar map and you overlay it on that diagram, it matches down to the millimeter. Was NASA around back then?
No.
Probably not.
For a friend. So obviously they knew what the hell they were doing. And also the distance from the sun to the earth and to all these other planets by the astronomical unit, which is in astrophysics. When you take all the temp.
Wow. NASA. Not a straight answer.
Did y'all see what happened to China?
What is that?
Look at this, y'all. Boulder size hell came down raining from the sky, y'all. What?
That's not real.
Look at that.
That's
Look at
wow.
these are boulders, y'all.
Ooh.
This was today. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this, y'all.
Oh.
Did y'all hear that? It sounded like gunshots going off. Oh my goodness, man, yo. In
You know
some
what I
places,
don't
the hell wasn't
understand
as
though? How does all this stuff be happening like in other countries, but it never happened here? Like, is it weather control over there or something? Like, what's going on? That stuff never happened here for real. You know what I'm saying? The USA, no. It's always China, you know, places like that.
as big, but this particular spot over here seeing huge boulders of ice coming from the sky, y'all. Like, what is that about? Could that be like the frozen, you know, chemicals like that's coming down? That's crazy, y'all. Yo, what is going on? I personally have never seen hell in real life before, y'all, but that right there, I never want to come across. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. But you guys see what's up with China, man? Y'all see, it's not even China, the world is going through it. Take a deep breath in. Let it out, y'all. Let's get this shift. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this.
An update on the snooker championship man that was captured whispering in the kid's ear, then putting it in his mouth.
Targets, and some players can't cope with being.
Police have announced that they are reviewing the footage, and some insider reports said they captured the man, but it's yet to be confirmed. The identities haven't been made public yet. After the video emerged of the man biting the ear, the South Yorkshire police have confirmed that they are investigating the incident. This happened during Thursday's coverage of the World Championship at the Crucible in Sheffield. Seven-time world champion Stephen Hendry was speaking during a break in play in BBC's coverage of the afternoon session when the moment could be seen in the background over his left shoulder. However, the man, relation unknown, appeared to whisper in the kid's ear before proceeding to put his ear in his mouth. The kid seemed unfazed as he noticed he could be seen on the live broadcast and then smiled and waved towards the camera as the man pulled back. And as of right now, people are demanding the police to find the kid and the man and make a public announcement, because we don't know what is really going on in their house. A spokesperson for the World Snooker Tour said on Friday, "We are aware of this incident and it is now a police matter. It's expected for the police to announce soon, and we'll keep you updated about this case." An update on the snooker championship man that was captured whispering in the...
Somebody right about that at all.
Deepfake technology.
Impression. Yeah, and everybody in our office was talking about it, you know, on Monday. They're like, that guy, that's really funny. Did you study a lot of Pacino's films to get him down? How did you come to that impression?
No, I watched him on the his acceptance speech on the Emmys for Angels in America.
That's the only time.
That was like, I was
that's the
watching
only
it.
part you studied, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that, and he was kind of like just totally into like the peripheral and like weird things. So he was like,
oh, wow. We got some lights. Got a couple of cameras. That's nice. Yeah. All right.
Is his face changing?
Did you do Pacino for your Saturday Night Live audition?
Yeah. I did him for the audition, and I did Pacino. It was kind of weird. Interviewing his new.
Deepfake technology.
Did y'all see his face change?
Our office was talking about it.
His face changed.
Like that guy, that's really
I
funny.
gotta see that one more time, because that was crazy.
Pacino's films to get him down. How did you come to that impression?
One more time.
I watched him on the his acceptance speech on the Emmys for Angels in America.
That's the only time.
That was like, I was
that's the
watching
only
it.
part you studied, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that, and he was kind of like just totally into like the peripheral and like weird things. So he was like,
Yeah, his face changed. You could tell. You can see it. Wow, is that supposed to be? They saying this is a deep fake technology? That's crazy. How many of y'all, you went over your grandma's house and you seen dolls, bro? I always was creeped out by them dolls, like trying to sleep, like at one of like our house, bro. That was always creepy to me. I don't know. I just feel like them dolls is always just moving. Nah, what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I swear them dolls used to move.
Okay.
Wow. No, that's crazy. I can't sleep, man. I couldn't sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep in that, man. My younger self? Nah. I would be tripped out. What? What? Why is he just standing there, bro?
Hello, my name is Cricket, and I'm going to eat your skin. Don't worry about screaming for your parents, because they're already...
Yo, did y'all see that video of that girl recording outside of her airplane? And supposedly it was a UFO, a small, tiny UFO that zipped past the window. My thing when I seen this is, you know the timing that you gotta have to record something like that, to catch something like that on camera. She just thought, oh, I'm about to record out of my window. It's a normal day. It's a normal airplane ride. Then boom, zip, UFO, a strange, small capsule-looking UFO. And when you slow it down, when you actually look at it, it does look like some small capsule UFO thing. And y'all, mind y'all, I remember watching this one interview with some ufologist or something like that. I'm not even sure if that's what it's called. But I remember him saying that some extraterrestrials actually use tiny little capsule UFOs to travel in. I legitimately remember this nigga saying that there are some ETs that fly around in little capsule like UFOs. And then I see this video of the girl recording outside of her airplane, and it's a small capsule UFO drone. So it's like, yo, what if that was an actual extraterrestrial? But it also come to my mind and be like, what if that was like the US technology? What if that was some US technology and she just caught it on camera? I don't know. Either way, I think it's wild how she caught that on camera. That's crazy. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
I think I heard about this. One of Earth's most active volcanoes spits 6,000 gold dust.
So for the past couple of days, there has been a volcano in Antarctica that has literally been spewing out $6,000 worth of gold, you guys. Not just any gold, but monatomic gold. These are nano-sized microclusters of gold. Do you know what these are doing? Check this out. Researchers find gold nanoparticles capable of unzipping DNA. New research from North Carolina State University finds that gold nanoparticles with a slight positive charge work collectively to unravel DNA's double helix. As we know, we are sending from a double-strand DNA helix to a third-strand DNA helix. Check this out. It says the research team introduced gold particles approximately 1.5 nanoparticles in diameter into a solution containing double-strand DNA. The nanoparticles were coated with organic molecules called ligands. Some of the ligands held a positive charge while others were hydrophobic, meaning they were repelled by water. This is probably why we have a lot of water coming onto the earth right now, y'all. To repel this energy. Do you think? Because the gold nanoparticles had a slight positive charge from the ligands and the DNA is always negatively charged, the DNA and the nanoparticles were pulled together into a complex package. Y'all see that? However, we found that the DNA was actually being unzipped by the nanoparticles, Malentrical says. Do y'all see that? So basically, this is what's happening over here. The gold is grabbing our DNA and it's literally unraveling it, y'all. And it's fixing it and it's healing it. Y'all see what it's doing, right? Gold is a very powerful conductor. The known benefits of monoatomic gold: balances the two hemispheres of your brain. Through electromagnetism, frequencies, monatomic gold harmonizes the two sides of your brain, the analytical thinking side and the creative intuitive side. So this is literally bringing the physical and the metaphysical together, or literally your soul into your body. Also why the sun has gotten brighter, you know, more soul, more sun, more life. So basically science tells us we have 90% junk DNA, and they never tell us how we are going to get activated, and we only use about this percentage of our brain, right? So now this is what's happening right now. The monatomic gold is doing this. It's awakening our DNA. This is literally following the yellow brick road, also what they call gold dust. This is why a lot of people are going through it right now, spiritually detoxing from everything, even physically from food and all this. Your body is being fixed from a metaphysical standpoint. This is much bigger than we think, y'all. That's why all these distractions are taking place. This is literally taking away from you, from what's happening within you. Amazingly enough, this lady sent me a video over here of Arizona, of the sun reflecting this off her window. And here goes another one. It's making the DNA strand. Y'all see that? Like, what is it coming from? Where is that coming from? She's never seen this before. But yes, y'all see that? It's making the X-Men. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I keep telling, this is the greatest time to be alive, y'all. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, and y'all gonna see it. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising.
It really is. We get to see the fall of them. You know, they put us through so much stuff, you know, still going through it. We get to see them fall. That's great.
Full moon not too long ago. We are in the love frequency right now. If you're wondering why the world seems so dark and chaotic right now, it's because we are in the love frequency. Remember, the moon controls our energy and currency on this planet. If we learn how to use the moon, we can use it for our benefits. But if we don't know how to use the moon, it's going to take energy from us. The pink full moon happened on April 23rd. I don't know about you, but I felt it. Right now, we are in the love frequency, or we are living from the heart, meaning we have to give more and more. The more energy you give, the more come back to you. It's just that simple. So when the world seems so chaotic and destructive, listen to 852 hertz. It will connect you back with the heart. The pink moon is giving off pink energy. Pink energy is all about abundance and being rich. If you're wondering why the world is so chaotic right now, why it's so dark, it's because we're in the love frequency. They're trying to stop this from getting to everyone. The more love you have, the faster you can ascend off this planet. Everything on this planet is dealing with energy. We need energy to live. So if you don't know how the moon works, it's going to live off your energy. But once you realize how the moon works, you can live off of its energy. The true definition of abundance is the universe. It gives, it gives, it gives. But it's sit back and wait to see what you're going to do with the blessings you was given. If you want to know how the moon works and how it give out abundance and how it take abundance away from you, check out the ebook. Link in the bio.
But it's true though. The more you give, the more you get back, nah. Can't be stingy. Yeah. Bro, he is too funny, man.
Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh. Help me up, one of y'all, please.
You know his leg is not broke. I mean, his leg is okay.
Really, Calvin?
Really, Calvin? That is too funny.
Oh, my leg done locked up on me. Give me a ride. Give me a ride right fast.
Well, right on there. Don't die.
Oh,
that is too funny.
Oh my God.
It's too
now
funny
this is
for
what
that.
you call a woke rapper.
I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the track.
Hey, this might be copyright, so I'm gonna tip this, but he is speaking facts, I can tell already.
What's the one piece of advice you have for someone going through a hard time?
Go right through it. Like, right through it. Feel it. Be in it. Don't avoid it. Go completely in it. Feel everything. And then go right through it and get out the other end.
The best way to fight the demons that chase you in the night is to stop and turn around. Turn around. Face them.
When you face fear, it leaves you. Face the thing you fear, and it'll leave you. That's really the secret of it. In fact, if you hold yourself back because of fear, your life actually comes to a stop, because nothing gets better than it is.
If you can just work through that pain, keep your heart open, be brave,
you learn so much about yourself and you get so much self-respect. And then 5 years pass and you realize that you needed that in order for you to do what you had to do in this lifetime, you needed that. You needed it.
In my opinion, I feel like they should have been done this.
They about to start removing Cheetos, Lucky Charms, Gatorade, all that Nabisco products out the store.
It does have some very toxic ingredients. I think it should worry all Americans that these food companies, they formulate totally different ingredients in America than they do in Europe and Canada. Particularly artificial colors, which are a known neurotoxin and known to cause hyperactivity, and BHT, which is a carcinogen. I'm not a big fan of the Academy of Pediatrics. They're really a subsidiary of pharma, but even they've said that these ingredients shouldn't be ingested by kids. Now, the second question is what to do. Now, I'm talking to state attorney generals in red and blue states. They're very concerned about this. And with activist investor Jason Karp and Vani Hari, Food Babe on Instagram, we have a petition with 85,000 signatures telling Kellogg's.
All these everyday GMO synthetic snacks that we eat are bioengineered and they have illness effects. Let's just say it like that. It includes Skittles, Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, M&Ms, Oreos. Listen, bro, the company Nabisco, he basically bought like a bunch of buildings, like a bunch of other smaller companies. And that's what these corporate giants do. Like, it don't matter what you eat, and it come from the same company. Especially when it comes to packaged food, you feel me? So it's like, we got to start eating more nutritious, start eating things that got life, you know? None of these things that are in boxes are alive. They can't give you no nutrients. That's what I'm starting to realize about everything about boxed food. And when you walk into a store, they do give you the discernment. Shout out Kala. They give you the discernment to go get some fresh fruits and vegetables or to go to the boxed aisle section. It's separated. So it's interesting. Even though we know that's whack stuff too, but it's just the perspective of it. What's crazy is if you had a candy lady in your hood, she was poisoning you. Yes, your elder poisoned you. A lot of the elders poisoned the youth for money. Nobody wants to look at it like this, though.
That is true.
Oh, we just didn't know. We didn't have the science. They grew up in a generation where they ate real food and then turn around and sold the youth fake food. Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense.
That is true. I guess it's like, kids love candy, so, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, bro. The elders grew up eating chicken farms, off the chicken farm, off the farm, fruits off the tree, and you get a kid, and they never get the kids no fruits. Why? Because we wanted candy, and then it make us shut up. This is what happens, man. This is what happens to a community that buckles down for a buck and embraces a slow death, bro, and keep bringing these star seeds into this into this bush. I just got here 20 years ago, and it was fucked up. What y'all been doing, man? What y'all been doing? And it start with you. So you thinking like, oh, you can't stop everybody? When Huey P started standing up to them cops, it only took one person. And then the effect starts spinning off. But that's how I know unity conscious and black power, all that, it's not real. It was so, as a kid, as a kid, you grew up in some of these inner cities, it's sold to you like, oh man, we used to be united in the 60s. We black power. That ain't never been a thing. Black love never been a thing. None of that shit, bro. It's all cap. I don't believe it. Not from what I see. I don't believe none of this shit. I think we've been literally lost probably since Black Wall Street, bro. Around that time. Because you gotta think about it. That was going on everywhere on the planet. Other races too. Y'all ain't saved all people, man. If you feeding your kids this, but one thing I do realize, like I seen this video of this girl and she was raising her son, and her son had black circles under his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he was a kid, and he had black circles under his eyes, bro. And his stomach was bloated, like his stomach was.
Hey man, y'all let me know if y'all want me to still do the intros, cause I'm starting to get to the point where I'd be so locked into these videos, you know. Sometimes I be forgetting I'm recording.
It gets out, bro, and it's because of just his regular eating habits, like Starbucks and Chipotle and stuff that he wanted. And then she started actually giving him detox and health, and he's smiling and
I ain't gonna lie, them Kit Kats do be in it. I'm sorry, that's probably one of my favorite candies, man. Straight up, you bring some Kit Kats in the house, just know that bag might be gone by tomorrow.
Be a kid, it was just sick. And I seen a older white lady in
Kit Kats
college
do
like
good.
little children, and I'm like, you don't never see that on the other end. I'm not saying our women don't want to heal the children, but it's a lot of us that just stay dormant, sleep. We don't do our own research. You know how many people, kids, babies still on formula? Y'all sick. They about to start.
I'm sorry, but them Kit Kats be good. I'm just saying, man. Word. That's probably my favorite candy. Word. Let me know y'all favorite candy in the comments. But hey, man, you gotta stop eating that junk, man. I could go for some Kit Kats though. You could cut ones, man.
The original Tom Petty. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Get in there. There you are. There he is. That's when you have to fight that competition off that corn. Cone. Sweet cone. You see the way he is? Oh my goodness. Look. There needs to be a professional to tell you that this is how this job is done. Yeah. And how do we do it like this? Because we do this in real life. In real life. It's all about finding the roads, the highways, and the byways of America that will allow you to do this. Ooh. It is bad out here, folks. I'll tell you this. Once he gets that #1 spot, you can forget about it. You're never getting it back. Why? Because you're waiting on a mistake. And he makes his mistakes early. So if you're waiting on him late, too bad for you, baby. We do this with either hand. One hand, two hand, left hand, right hand. He's still hung in that corner. He's almost robotic. It's as if AI had a car. And he was driving an electric. You gotta love it. To the point where make a mistake, we can come right back and get in that same groove. Because it was not a misnomer. It really was the zone, baby. It really was the zone. Kitty Cat Andretti.
About a newspaper article that came out in the 1930s and below Los Angeles. And the catacombs will be a cave system that runs below LA. There's one in Europe as well. And they found rooms and rooms of piles of bones of all the sacrificing that they were doing. You know, and they talked about going to war with the lizard people that live under Los Angeles.
Okay, honestly, I never heard of the lizard people until I met you.
Oh, wow.
And I'm being honest with you. Because I always thought that was like that was Killer Croc from the Batman animated series. You know, I didn't even know that even existed. So, but now let me ask you, when the outside looking in, I'm not going to say no, it doesn't exist, because I don't know enough to bring that up to your attention to even say, it's not true, Marvelous. Right. Is there a lot of them? Like, is there millions of them?
Yeah.
So
when the fallen angels came and they mated with the daughters of men,
right?
They created a hybrid race, which was the Nephilim.
Okay.
Well, through doing genetics and all that, their spirit, they're considered an abomination. So when they die, their spirit cannot go past the firmament. They bounce back down. That's called a soul trap. So they can embody or encompass another person if they want to try and possess them. But it's only through your agreement or you allowing that you open that portal into yourself of that. Then, like, if you believe in that or you feed it, give that energy, you give it life. That's where our energy from our pineal gland, you could give things life. You speak into existence into your life, whether it's a breakup or whether it's you becoming rich or anything. You dying, you talk about it, it's gonna happen. You know, the ones that can break the firmament and do go to their judgment are the chosen. They go to their judgment and they come back where their sin or their curse is placed on their bloodline if they continue to live the life that they're not supposed to be living or not following the laws. So what they did was created a hybrid race, which is called the reptilians today, by trying to manipulate our bloodline. So they could be able to break the firmament, because they try to do it with when they had Enoch as a representative to go speak to God for them and let us back in, and you know, when the third of them fell with the Zazel and Lucifer and all that, right. They weren't allowed to go back into the past the 13 realms of heaven, the firmament.
Okay, now again, from a person who does not know. Do these people literally look like lizards, or are they human and not human, but do they look like human and turn into a lizard? Do they transform?
They're able to shapeshift.
Oh, okay, so okay, all right, okay. So they don't walk around like
No.
like a damn lizard.
Supposedly, like there's things that have been leaked supposedly that they do look exactly like lizards down there and all that, but I don't know whether to believe that or not. You know, I don't know too much on that, so I won't speak on it. About a newspaper article that came out in the 19.
It could be real people that's just like that though. I really truly believe. I mean, who's running it? You know, it's got to be somebody inorganic, something that's really don't like us, for real. You know, they got to really think about that. Like, look how we live. It's not right. It's not. So I really truly believe there's something out there that's controlling everything.
A scientist has come out claiming to have evidence that we live in a simulation. According to him, the decrease of entropy in information systems could be evidence that the universe has built-in data optimization and compression, or in other words, a digital nature. Many scientists disagree with his claims, and as of right now, there are only two simulation theories that people dabble with. The first theory states that our bodies or brains are somewhere else while we're being mentally plugged into a simulation or matrix, while the second theory suggests that we are all here physically with the entire simulation or matrix built around us. Now, I don't personally subscribe to this theory, but it always reminds me of one of the strangest and most chilling stories I've ever heard to this day. In 2019, Erin Valenti, who also happened to be the owner of a tech company, went to California for a business trip. She was only supposed to be there for a 3-day workshop and a tech conference, but on the last day, as she was on her way to her flight to go home, she called her family frantically and said, quote, "It's all a game, it's a thought experiment, we're in the Matrix." Those were her last known words before going missing for a few days, then being found unalive in a rental car on a residential street. The company she owned just so happened to endorse research into brain-machine interface technology, and her family strongly believes that she did not harm herself. This has left many to suspect that she may have discovered something about our world that she wasn't supposed to. Believe it, like, let me know what you think. A scientist has come out claiming...
So you think they got her? Definitely did. She probably knew something we didn't know. Or she figured out something that we really needed, probably. Sure.
So the Nairobi River in Kenya has broken his banks, y'all. Look at this, and this is the result of it. Do you guys see this?
Oh,
all the houses are submerged.
Oh no! Wow, that's a lot of water.
Bro, do y'all see that? Oh my God, that house was tilted, y'all. It was upside down, tilted. There's people all on the roof. Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. All the houses are just flooded, man. The whole riverbank is just collapsed, man. What is going on in the world? And also the Nairobi capital is closed indefinitely too, y'all. Look at this, man. The whole riverbank collapsed. Look at all these people out there, y'all. The world is changing, y'all, right before our eyes. Look at this. Wow. That's a powerful video right there. Everybody gathered collectively together just to see what's going on with the world, because, you know, obviously they see it's not natural, it's not normal. Something is going on. Just like all the animals are standing up right now and looking up to the sky or acting weird right now because they sense something is going on now. Now the humans realize it. But y'all see what's going on with the world, y'all. That was Kenya. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in. So the night.
Oh. There's gotta be like a glitch or something.
Okay, guys.
How is it two people that look the same and they froze? Excuse me? Hello? It looks like that deer got two heads.
Incredible. How is it still alive?
What? We're in the glitch?
I don't see one
Oh.
snow. It snowed pretty
I remember this. That's great.
You are what you eat.
Is that a bat or like
Why the fuck? This thing just fell out of my Burger King and is now fucking moving out.
Bruh, my luck. What the fuck, bruh? This is roach eggs, bruh.
He ate that burger too. It's tough. Nasty. Just nasty.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Look at this nigga got Popeyes. What the fuck is that? Yeah, that's a mouse, dog. That's a whole rat.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You was eating that too. That's it.
Scientists have cracked the mystery of the spiral honeycombs built by tropical stingless bees. Bees from the genus Tetragonula construct intricate structures from hexagonal beeswax cells, which can reach up to 20 levels high. But how do these diligent bees create such intricate structures without any blueprints? It turns out they are mathematical geniuses, and their building prowess can be explained by a fascinating connection to crystals. A recent study revealed that the same mathematical model governing crystal growth also governs the formation of these awe-inspiring hives. Each little worker bee unwittingly follows a set of simple rules, transforming the hive into an artistic masterpiece. Like skilled engineers, they utilize hexagonal building blocks, the most efficient use of wax, to fit snugly together. Computer modeling showed that these bees' natural instincts mimic the same patterns they create in nature. Curiously, the spiral pattern can also be found in mother-of-pearl mollusks, pointing to an unexpected similarity in nature's design. The bees' exquisite architectural abilities may be rooted in their genetic code, shaping their unique hive patterns among the 31 species of Tetragonula bees found in Oceania. While the precise purpose of the spiral shape remains unknown, speculations range from improved airflow in the hive to assisting the queen bee in navigating her domain. The Xerces blue butterfly was the first insect species in the U.S. to go extinct due to human activities. The species disappeared in 1941, only a century after being described by biologists, because of livestock grazing and urban development that destroyed its habitat. For years, scientists debated whether the Xerces blue was a separate species or just a population of the silvery blue butterfly. Recently, a group of researchers settled the debate using genetic techniques and a 93-year-old museum specimen from the Field Museum in Chicago. They confirmed that the Xerces blue was indeed its own distinct species and the first insect erased by humans. The study highlights the importance of collecting and safeguarding specimens for future research. Even though the butterfly is extinct, genetic analysis was possible from the pinned specimen in the museum collection. While the confirmation of the butterfly's distinction is significant, some researchers are now contemplating the idea of resurrecting the Xerces blue through cloning and genetic tools. However, researchers believe it is crucial to focus on conserving and protecting existing species rather than attempting to bring back extinct ones. The story of the Xerces blue serves as a poignant reminder of the impact of human actions on biodiversity and the importance of preserving and safeguarding the natural world. Dogs can tell the difference between human languages and know if you are talking nonsense. It is possible that tens of thousands of years of living with humans have made dogs better language listeners. A recent study has found that dog brains can detect speech and show different activity patterns to familiar and unfamiliar languages. Researchers used brain imaging to demonstrate for the first time that a non-human brain can differentiate 2 languages. For the study, 18 dogs were trained to lay motionless in a brain scanner. Researchers played them speech excerpts from a story in Spanish and Hungarian. All dogs had heard only one of the 2 languages from their owners. This allowed researchers to compare a highly familiar language to a completely unfamiliar one. They also made the dogs listen to scrambled versions of these excerpts, which sound completely unnatural. This allowed them to test whether dogs detect the difference between speech and non-speech at all. The team compared brain responses to speech and non-speech and found distinct activity patterns in dogs' primary auditory cortex. The mechanism underlying this speech detection ability may be different from speech sensitivity in humans. Human brains are specially tuned to speech, while dog brains may simply detect the naturalness of the sound. Interestingly, the older the dog was, the better their brain distinguished between the familiar and the unfamiliar language.
Imagine dogs could really talk. That'd be crazy. Right? They really spill their feelings out, and, you know, they cuss you out. That'd be crazy. Crazy and funny at the same time. Alright, y'all, that is the end of this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, got something from it, took something from it. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.